have to admit, it's a lot easier when your partner is.
Okay, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're gonna be reacting to more Ultimate Spider-Man. Let's get on to the reaction.
Skin. Of course, I'm not without my own cachet.
Hey guys, I don't mean to scare you guys, but how about you guys watch out for the things that fling out of this warehouse? They could probably definitely be dangerous.
3-4. Looks like the FD&Y is gonna need some help with this camp.
By the way, where is the rest of your team? Why is it only you two? Why is the team never together? I feel like this happens all the time. Like the team only comes together at the last bit of the episode because they don't want them there.
What is that?
Oh, I was about to ask if it was an earthquake, but I'm guessing it's the Rhino. By the way, Rhino, what the hell are you doing here?
No worries, PM. Leave this to your friendly neighborhood.
Good luck trying to get rid of this thing. I know this thing is strong. Stronger than Luke Cage.
See what we're up against. Bad news. It's
A fucking Rhino. That's what you guys are up against. Are you guys blind or something? I love that single punch just knocked them out. Wow, this guy's strong. You guys definitely need a battle strategy. Why did you take this? Why? What are you planning to do with it? I don't think it's a good idea to take random things off the street.
The Rhino! That's who!
Well, you seem like an idiot. Spider-Man just needs to be smart and figure out a way to beat you up.
A creature that may be the most dangerous thing to ever hit this city.
Is it?
Oh my god, J. Jonah Jameson actually changing his alliance to the Rhino now? But to be fair, the Rhino is probably the most dangerous thing since it's kind of like unstoppable.
Target. Catch.
But who's really to blame?
I love that these two teenagers are getting ready on the roof of the school. Like, no one actually looks up and sees two teenagers on the roof of school and be like, what the fuck are they doing?
Flash Thompson.
Flash, what the fuck are you doing? I thought you dropped your bullying arc. I thought you changed.
You will if you know what's good for you, dweebus.
It's cheating.
Flash, what the fuck? Honestly, I think this is one of the major complaints about Ultimate Spider-Man because the story never feels like congruent. Like, to be fair, like Flash hasn't bullied anyone in this school since like the first episode of like season 1, and then he completely stopped. And then we're on season 2 and we're like, oh, Flash is bullying again. You remember this subplot? Like, it just seems like out of nowhere.
Flash had dropped the bully stuff a while ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I would assumed he stopped bullying too, but I'm guessing Flash would just continue being Flash. By the way, get the teacher or someone.
Because you have everything doesn't mean you can get away with everything. You're gonna regret.
Well, at least this kid is sticking up for himself, unlike Peter Parker, who would never actually stick up for himself.
I trade places with him, and we see how this all plays out.
I simply love this. Still, like, we're not falling for your tricks anymore. We knew exactly what is happening. We saw it full view.
Yeah, don't guise us in one breath and bully some kid in another.
Did anyone else see that? Or was this that just my mind? Did it seem like Flash Thompson was trying to, like, hide what he was trying to do to this kid? Like, block him from everyone else's view?
He's in a mood. Keep an eye on him. You beat me out for the internship at Oscorp, remember? Oh!
For anyone who realized, yes, I changed my icon again because I was getting tired of, like, changing it every time I had to react to something new, so I just, like, gave up and just decided this is now my own icon from now on. Until, like, I don't know, maybe I'll, like, change it every single year or something.
Me? I'm invisible to all you popular kids. Me? Pop?
I love how Peter Parker can't understand how he could be popular. He's like, no way I am popular. But to be fair, you kind of have become popular, Peter Parker. Like, Flash stopped bullying you. You actually have a friend group. And actually, you do hang out with the most popular kids, Mary Jane and Harry Osborn.
Want to hang with my friends Harry and MJ after school? Thanks for the pity party, but I got that.
I love that Peter Parker's not even trying to give him pity. He's like, oh, come hang out. Like, you can be friends. You can, like, get the help you need. Like, I'll help you out. And this guy, like, can't understand it.
You forgot what it's like to be a target. As if! I take a lot of...
I mean, he does get a point there. Like, you haven't been bullied since the first episode of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Man?
And power bite. Batteries not included.
I love this thing. It's like, hey, we need you guys to buy Ultimate Spider-Man stuff, so here's a new toy.
The main target appears to be chemical compounds, biological reactive serum.
Of course it's from Oscorp. All these deadly things are originally from Oscorp. Honestly, just close the place down or do something or investigate the place.
Be the change you want, man. Be the change.
Since when did you get more sage?
I love how Peter Parker's like, I'm gonna go beat up Flash Thompson, and Luke is like, okay, turn it down. Like, you do not do that. That's not how proper way to, like, do something. I love how the front of this train actually looks like a skull. Like, is that foreshadowing or something? Oh wow, that took no effort. He completely hauled that train off to another country.
Run!
I love because of like the stuff he's been taking, he's a lot dumber. Like he's barely able to function or make like proper sentences.
Rhino! Push Rhino around!
Power Map!
I'm surprised no one has clocked in. It's like, this Rhino has issues. I wonder if everything's okay at home or at school.
I know, gashed my leg.
But you have unbreakable skin.
Yeah.
You got injured? How? I'm guessing Rhino is stronger than you.
In a zoo.
Oh, thank the Lord. S.H.I.E.L.D. is doing their job. By the way, does it seem like S.H.I.E.L.D.'s doing their job a lot more now? Did they get scolded for not doing their jobs earlier?
I'll deal with you later. For now, gonna take my medicines and go.
Thank you, Rhino, for being a complete dumbass. All you had to do was stay silent, and probably they wouldn't get the hint of why you were stealing that stuff. You just stole it for some weird reason.
A wound like that's gonna put you out of commission for a while. What did the Rhino take from the train car?
Oh wow, Spider-Man actually changed. He's been a lot opener to S.H.I.E.L.D. Most of the time he would just be like keeping it closed off and not telling anyone anything. But this time he's actually admitting to shit.
Well, medicines.
Anything else to go on?
Something about him is familiar.
Just wait until he figures it out. Because honestly, I already know how all these like transformations go. First it was Doc Connors, and then it was the random kid that you just met today. Like he wasn't a red herring to begin with.
Hey?
Huh? My car. My beautiful...
Hey Flash, I don't mean to frighten you, but you may want to take that warning actually serious.
Serious? I don't know, we might just go over there.
I love that Peter Parker's trying to help, but unfortunately Flash is like so, I don't know what it's called, but he's like so worried about what other people think about me, he's not even going to take it serious.
Get me? Ha! That'll be the day. Boo!
Okay, Flash, there was no reason to do that. You're just bullying this kid just because he exists. That is not okay.
That's all I am is cool. That pasty little nerd? Not cool. Class?
Peter Parker, this is the point of time when you tell Agent Coulson what the hell is going on, especially knowing that you might be onto something.
Maybe. Uh-oh.
Well, this kid's utterly fucked. There's no point of saving him. He's long gone, Peter Parker. Way to go. Hey, Peter Parker, when you see a random kid drinking something, even though you're far away, maybe swipe it away from them before they actually swallow it. By the way, I know this kid worked for Osborn, but still, why did he think drinking this would be a good thing? He's like, this will turn me into a rhino. Like, what if it actually did something completely different? And he just messed up his life for no reason.
Saw you change it.
I find it funny. Spider-Man's like, okay, that's enough. I'm stopping you here now. But yeah, he didn't stop him from drinking that random goo stuff.
John Flash!
Hey!
Holy shit, Flash Thompson's a monster society. He just pushed that random person across the street. Dude, you can't do that.
There's my bus, gotta go.
I simply love that. Flash Thompson's like, no way I'm going on the bus. And Spider-Man is like, okay, fine. Do you want to deal with him? He's like, never mind. I'm going there on the bus.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Not exactly a good time to talk, Luke.
And I can't risk...
I simply love Luke. I simply love Luke's character. He's like, let me help. I don't give a shit. I'm injured. It's just a scratch.
Expecting someone?
By the way, how the hell do you live here? Like, you legit have a nice car and top tier, like, clothes, but yet you live in a dump. Does your parents pay for just your clothing and car?
Folks aren't home.
Hardly ever, actually.
Yeah, I could kind of guess that your parents are never around. You live in a dump. Ask your parents next time you see them to go live somewhere better. Well, RIP to Flash's house. I can't wait for you to explain that to your parents.
No, Flash! Directions! Follow directions!
I simply love how, like, terrified Flash is. Like, he cannot deal with this. He's like, I just want out. I do not give a shit what Spider-Man says. Like, I'm just trying to live.
Now, huh?
Poor Flash, but also he kinda deserved this. If he wasn't such a dickwad and actually gained character development, this wouldn't happen.
Yeah? Well, Rhino also...
I simply love Spider-Man. Even though he has probably no chance of actually being the Rhino, he's at least being able to, like, hold him down.
Power Man?
Holy shit, Luke came out of nowhere to save the day. Where the hell did you spawn from, my dude?
I try to handle Alex once and for all.
Alex? What does that kid have to do with why that thing is after me?
Flash, get the hint that Rhino guy used to be Alex. We don't know how, but I'm blaming Oscorp.
This whole thing on in the first place.
Spidey, you might have spoke too soon.
I love that Flash has finally clocked in, like, what his actions actually do to other people.
Remember science class, Rhino? You need friction to run. Ready, buddy?
Let's do.
I love because the Rhino is so dumb. He's like falling for the actual trap. Like, the other guy wouldn't fall for this, but because of like the medicine he's been taking, it's completely like messing him up. Poor kid. He did not deserve this. He did not deserve this at all. Like, yeah, you could have done it a better way, like gotten help or gotten the teachers help, but still, completely, utterly all Flash's fault.
Am I gonna get in trouble? All I wanted was to make people stop picking on me. I know.
Hopefully this kid definitely gets the, like, help he deserves. And hopefully there are repercussions against Flash. Because guess what? Flash caused all this.
Hey, man. I hate apology.
I love that Flash is admitting to his mistakes. It's like, yeah, I fucked up. And, like, I'm sorry. And that won't ever happen again.
I should have reported to you what Flash was doing to Alex instead of trying to deal with it myself. And I couldn't have...
And that was that episode. That was quite a good episode. I actually enjoyed that episode. Quite hit home. And if you... no, not that. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get on to the next episode.
You almost sound like you know what you're doing. Ah! Focus, Nova, when you can see.
He can't really focus when something's attacking him. By the way, what are you guys chasing after?
This is getting embarrassing, guy.
Oh, you guys are training against White Tiger. Unless she turned evil, then you guys are completely, utterly screwed.
Whoa, we got nothing.
I love that White Tiger completely took down Power Man without even the spy sense even tingling once.
This is how you...
White Tiger is kicking ass and taking names. This is why I love this character. Hey, White Tiger, there's something wrong with your amulet. I don't remember it glowing before.
Training, exactly. Hand-eye coordination. Ooh!
You know what, Phil and Ava, like, this is probably the worst time to train. Like, maybe the meditation, but don't do it during the movie theaters. Hey, Spider-Man, I don't mean to be the breaker of bad news, but I think there's something definitely wrong with your friend.
There she is.
Yeah, there's something wrong with her, and I could kind of guess there's something wrong with her, because, like, her, like, costume around her eyes, they're a lot darker than they're usually supposed to be.
Still hungry?
What's with the ominous drums? Is this just supposed to be music, or are there actually ominous drums?
Yoli and let the traumatized people finish dinner.
Hey guys, call Shield. Say that White Tiger's acting odd. They probably know what's going on with her and could help. Oh wow, these boys have nothing against her. By the way, is this ominous music the reason why is making her act like this? Or was it the weird glowing amulet that's making her act like this?
Tiger, snap out of me! I gotta...
Oh, thank the Lord you were able to finally capture her. Now smack some sense into her. Do something, like S.H.I.E.L.D. Call S.H.I.E.L.D.
Tell me this is spaghetti sauce.
By the way, was it the drums that did it that made her snap out of it? Or was it actually hearing Coulson's voice?
Remember, I heard drums, and then everything just disappeared into a white haze.
Well, that's good to know. By the way, call S.H.I.E.L.D. so they can evaluate her and make sure that she's okay. Guess what? If this happens once, it's most likely going to happen again.
Greatest trophy yet.
The first rule of making my famous
Hey Craven, nice to see you sitting on the roof. By the way, I thought your whole gimmick was hunting Spider-Man. What the hell were you doing with White Tiger?
Now, if Miss Crazy...
And she is still feral. This is what happens when you guys don't go to S.H.I.E.L.D. when your partners or teammates or random people you guys know start acting weird. They just keep acting weirder until self-destruction happens to them and there's no way to kill them. Well, to be fair, if this wasn't a red flag, I don't know what is. I love how, like, everyone's like, oh my god, Ava is, like, let loose and actually be able to be herself instead of being strung up and actually pretty. I simply love the design of when, like, White Tigers fail. Most of the time, people, like, wouldn't do, like, actually change this design a lot. They would just do hunts and groans and we're just like, oh, are they there or are they not? And this time they actually change it, like, with the eyes.
Whatever you get paid, you deserve more!
Holy shit, she almost ate a person. What would have happened if she actually ate a person? Would that complete her, like, tiger thing?
4 hours. You haven't been yourself.
Myself? What if I...
What gave that away? The big obvious that she's still hunting people like prey, her hair and eyes a different shade that she ate a 5-gallon milk. What gave that away, Peter Parker?
All the time. Why can't I?
Because our selves never went...
You almost ate a person. Maybe that's why you can't be your tiger side. You could do anything else besides eating people.
If something is bothering your family...
Family.
This amulet is so messing her up. What is it? I feel like it is has something to do with why she's acting weird, but I have no clue. Is it like, you know, in the last 2 episodes we saw, like with the Oscorp juice and the Doc Ock medicine, is it sort of like that?
Says the guy hiding behind the water tower. We were sending you moral support.
Were you guys planning to help, like, at all? Or were you guys just going to be staying in the background, being like, yep, nope, we're not dealing with that?
Yes, but this is like a new universe of fast.
She's shut off her commute.
Well, she is fast. Super fast. She has the ability of a cat.
Stark's not gonna cut it with me.
I know.
Hey, Craven, what else are you planning? Are you also planning to hunt down Spider-Man as well? That's why you kidnapped his friends, or is this just about Ava?
Right, Agent Principal Coulson?
Oh, thank the Lord, he went to S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought he wasn't able to do that.
It's like we grown-ups know exactly what you're talking about, but don't want to tell you we know, look. Don't you hate when they do that?
That's probably because they actually do know something. They're just keeping it under wraps. Hey, maybe you should have told them just in case this actually happened.
Even we don't fully understand how it works, but it's powerful, and she's only scratched the surface.
Okay, let me get this straight. So, like, her disciplining herself is what's keeping the tiger self going out of range and stuff. But shouldn't there be an easier and safer way for her to do this? Like, shouldn't she be able to let loose once in a while?
Why don't we ask her dad?
Probably because her dad's dead. Get the hint, Peter.
You need to bring her in, and fast.
We're her friends. We'll...
Easier said than done. Are you S.H.I.E.L.D. people gonna help him out or give him a tranquilizer or something?
Guys, hello? Central Park? Why do I have a feeling you're not...
Peter Parker, realize something's up. Most likely that something's up is a fucking trap.
You don't belong here! Tiger, I don't know what's happening, but whatever it is, we're all in...
I simply love her age. Because to be fair, I feel like she definitely knows that it has something to do with Hunter. That's why her friends are slowly disappearing. Like, she doesn't 100% know, but she has, like, a hunch.
Water. I hate water. Really? You're normally so high...
And I love because of the amulet, like she's turning more feline than she is human. Like all the stuff she would love doing as human, she just hates in her feline form.
Drawn to the call of the wild like a moth to flame.
Hey Craven, it's nice to see you. And it's nice to see that you're not just only hunting Spider-Man. Because I love how it's like, oh, I only hunt Spider-Man because there's no other person like Spider-Man. I'm never gonna hunt anything else.
Take your comrades and go.
Not likely.
You hunted my father like an animal and
Holy shit, Craven doesn't give a fuck about Spider-Man. I can't wait for that to actually change and be his only #1 gimmick.
he took my father's life!
I find it strange that Peter Parker finds this situation all strange. She's legit telling him what happened between her and her father, and Peter Parker's like, what? Someone else died? No one else can die besides Uncle Ben.
The savannah drum longer than either of the white tigers before.
What? What did Craven say? I have no idea. I can't understand this dude at all.
Okay, point goes to the mustache. Let's see if your little shield.
I simply love Craven's weapons. They are so cool. Like, probably when every time Craven comes along, you could care less about the characters, but his weapons are awesome.
Father would have never taken a bait so easily. He was crafty.
Didn't you kill him? So wouldn't you have taken the bait easily or done something in order for you to kill him?
And I will consider letting you live.
Or not. Why would you say continue letting you live only to blow her up?
I'm not gonna tell you again!
Again, Craven's weapons that he uses is the best. And also, he uses it so tactically. Like, most of the time, like, when they're, like, hunters in the show and they have, like, actual, like, gimmicks and gadgets, like, they never use them until, like, the last second. No, he actually creates a deploy and plan.
What I hunt, I consume. What I consume, I become.
Come again, that was, like, the most confusing statement. I'm on Spider-Man's side when he was like, what the fuck?
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, is that how they're gonna beat Craven? Because loud noises bother him? There are probably other things that bother him too. Because he said whatever I consume, I become. So I'm guessing like magical properties or some bullshit.
Craven collects weapons and tribal magic from all over the globe to be the world's greatest hunter.
Tribal magic? You have tribal magic? By the way, does Danny know you have tribal magic? Because we do know he does have a hand in the mystic arts.
But he was hurt. Kinda hurt that doesn't get better. So he gave the amulet to me.
Well, R.I.P. to Ava's dad. I have no clue what else to say here.
Keep the tiger side calm. But I don't want to control it anymore. I want to be...
Why do you need to keep the tiger side calm? I know it's so you don't like lose control over yourself, but is there an actual reason why you need to keep the tiger side calm?
You wouldn't understand.
I understand better than you know.
Didn't S.H.I.E.L.D. tell them what happened to Peter Parker's uncle? No? That seems strange that they wouldn't do that. Like, hey, this is the guy's, like, backstory, or do they like to keep, like, each other's backstories hidden from the other people?
Power of the amulet. You're even weaker than...
Hey Ava, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but maybe go together with your teammate and actually form a team plan that actually works instead of, you know, maybe actually losing your amulet. Oh, you lost your amulet. Well, now Craven can become the White Tiger, or whatever the hell his plan actually is.
And now the tiger is free.
So it gives him super strength and like tiger abilities. I'm still completely, utterly confused. I don't know, maybe put him in a cat carrier or something. Or find catnip. Catnip works with cats. Maybe that will work with him.
Can't help against that. I'm nothing without the amulet.
I realize I don't know you as well as I should.
I love that Ava thinks that was completely all the amulets thing that made her so good in battle. Girl, you can kick the people's ass without the amulet. So does this mean he's actually lost himself to the tiger? And what the fuck does that mean? Does this just mean he's more fail or something? Simply, again, I love the transformations. By the way, I love how we're just getting, like, all in season 2, everyone's transformations. Like, oh, this is this bad guy, this is this bad guy, this person's this. Like, why is this one after another?
Flap your arms!
What?
Hey, maybe tell her the plan before you say flap your arms. Then she would understand where the hell you go with this. Because right now, it just sounds like you're saying nonsense. Oh, that took no hesitation. He broke out Spider-Man's webs without ease. Jesus, Spider-Man, you need better editing. By the way, does that hurt him at all, or is it just like a quick transformation out of full tiger mode?
Bait.
So much power. How do you?
Control it? My father taught me as his.
Oh, I'm guessing he's completely normal now. There's nothing else. Like, most of the time when people untransform themselves from evil demon magic or regular serum, most of the time they're locked up by shields and make sure they're actually A-okay and don't have anything else wrong with them.
Taken from me, too. I lost someone special to me for no reason at all.
And now he's telling her about Uncle Ben. I'm surprised he didn't tell her earlier. Like, you guys have been living in the same household for probably quite a while. I don't know the time skip between here and now, but like, you would have had pictures in the house of Uncle Ben. You would have most likely have asked questions about who the fuck else was in that goddamn picture.
A hunter or a hero?
I have nothing to say after this quote. I just really like this quote.
Yeah, well, anything for the team. Let's not get all mushy about it.
Aw, I simply love the friendship. I think, honestly, when we do Spider-Man, we simply need more friendship. Especially between guys and girls. Because most of the time when Peter Parker's with another girl, it's mostly a shipping moment. And that is just kind of annoying. He should just be able to have a girl. Like, one of, like, the girlfriends that he just hangs out with actually being a girlfriend. And if you like this reaction, hey, smash a like, but subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications so you know the next time I post. Leave a goddamn comment, and have a goddamn good day.